Guys, and welcome back to another video of me just derping around. Actually, this is kind of a mod show-off thing. It's actually my mod that I've created. It's called the RandomMod, and it is on Curse, and I'll probably put a link to that down in the description. And I just kind of want to go over a few things about what's in it and just kind of show it off. Now, it's really random. That's why it's called the RandomMod. So, just letting you know. So, down here, we have the random block. It's just really random. And I haven't quite figured out how to get the recipes to work without them, like, crashing the game. And, yeah. Same with the teleporter block. This is teleporter block. Now, if I click that, it's gonna crash the game. So, that sounds like there's gonna be a lot of crashing games here, but it's not. So yeah, don't touch that. Like, don't touch it. So it doesn't even like work. So this is gunpowder ore. So if I go in survival, and I grab a pickaxe. Oh, that was creative. Survival. Ah! I'm hungry. Give me chicken. Okay, I'm not so hungry anymore. So, I can mine this with iron, I'm pretty sure, and it gives you gunpowder. It's gunpowder ore. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This is glowstone ore. I'm not quite sure if this actually generates yet. I haven't seen it generated. Well, I have seen it generated in my test world, but not on any other worlds. So I'm not quite sure if that actually generates, but that gives you glowstone. And it's all random chance, so I could have gotten like 10 gunpowder or 1 gunpowder. And same with the glowstone. This is random ore. It drops random items. These are the random items. Now, if you got my mod off of Curse, the icon is actually, like, the picture is a random item. So you might have actually seen this before. So, that's that. This is just something random that I was just testing, like, a block modeling program, and I did that. It was to, like, write JSON files. It's actually Mr. Crayfish's block modeler, and it writes the JSON files for you, so you don't have to do that. And I was just kind of playing around with that. Over here we actually got a coordinate cache, and you just click a block and it stores those coordinates. You can shift click to get rid of it, and that's pretty cool. So if you need coordinates for something, you can just make it and carry it around. Oh yeah, you can make this like that, and it makes you 4. You can make the random item with 8 diamonds, and you can make a bunch of stuff with diamonds. But anyway, can I mine this, by the way? Yeah, I can. Question mark. I'll just dump this stuff in here for now. Actually, I can dump this in here and that there too. Next we can move on to. Oh crap! I forgot something. This thing is a random mob. You can't see it. It's there. You can hear it. It's the cow mooing. You just hear it. Here, I'll go in creative. I'll see if I can kill it. The only way currently... Oops, that's survival. The only way currently to kill it is to suffocate it, because it's, like, not there. I'm really having problems rendering it. But I can suffocate it. And then it drops random meat and random item. Like, it's basically a cow, because it has a rare chance of dropping the random item, just like leather, and it drops the random meat. So it's pretty cool. You can also eat the random meat raw, but that's not very tasty. I actually have a command block over here to times that day. Yay. So it's not very tasty raw, but I guess I can eat it. If I eat that raw, oh, it's actually fairly decent raw. It gives you some effects, as you can see. So that's kind of cool. But I think it's even better cooked. So I'll just cook that up. I'm using blocks of coal. It's kind of overkill, but you know what? This isn't like a survival world or anything, right? So you got this cooked meat. I don't think this is very saturating. Nah, that really went down. So if I eat this, oh yeah, that's like miracle food. So it's way better cooked. So the only way to actually get the random mob is through a spawn egg that you can make. By the way, you can make spawn eggs. So that's my crap. It's thunderstorming. Hi Felipe. Clear weather. See, I got all prepared and everything. But yeah, you can make spawn eggs. So this is the random mob. That's how you make that. You can also, you can't make those. But you can make villager, you can make rabbit, horse, ocelot, mushroom, wolf, squid, chicken, cow, sheep, pig, guardian, endermite, witch, bat. That's actually stone, but when I coded it, I didn't give it metadata, or whatever you call it. So it's like stone and all that, because it's technically still stone.
Yeah, like
so,
stone 1, stone 2.
Yes. So, magma cube, lays, silverfish. Some of these are more expensive than others, but...
Yes. Silverfish is a monster egg.
It's not just stone or anything, it's stone monster egg, which I think you can get that with silk touch, but I'm not quite sure. I might have to change that recipe. But you can get cave spider. See, I already made a recipe with spider eyes all the way around, and fermented spider eyes are all the way around, so I did some of both. You can make an enderman, which is super expensive. But you can do it if you have a lot of ender pearls and you want to prank someone. I don't know. But you can make a zombie pigman, which is really cheap. You can make a ghast, which is also really expensive. Slimes, that's fairly cheap once you have slime balls. You can make a zombie, which is also fairly cheap. Spider, you get some spider eyes, you can make that fairly easily. Skeleton, that's really expensive if you really want your arrows. And creeper, which you can get fairly easily because there's gunpowder ore. That's quite common. Next thing. Oh yeah, you can make, if I can find it, you can make, no, seriously, can I find this?
You can make stained glass into other stained glasses.
Oh yeah, this actually wasn't a thing. You could only make stained glass like this, but I had a bunch of leftover stained glass for other things, so I decided to do this. Just make that around like that. You can also, what other added recipes? Sponge. You can make sponge with any type of wool. Oh, that was kind of booked. There's something else. Trust me. Oh yeah, you can make horse armor. Now, they originally... Yeah, saddles, if I can find them. Must be on the next page. But this is actually the original recipe that horse armor was gonna be in a snapshot. And this was actually a recipe in a snapshot, but then they removed it. So I just added it back in. So you can also make name tags. Now, some mods already have added this. Some mods have also added the spawn egg stuff. But you can make name tags. And so, that's pretty cool. It looks backwards. Whatever. And there's some stuff on the next page, but I don't want to reveal everything in my mod at the moment. Give me that. This looks really nasty. It's like charred and stuff, but it's superfood. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. The poison essence is basically a poisonous potato which has no use whatsoever than eating it.
It takes the effect of a fermented spider eye, basically.
That's basically what it does. So if I shove that in there, it'll start brewing. You can also brew random square. That's aqua potion, which is made by 9 random items equals 16, and this will make something cool. Okay, those will be brewing for a hot second. Give Joe. What is it? Fine. Random. Why? Oh my gosh. You stupid piece. Okay. Random square. Thank you. I wanted to show you. You can smelt this. Yeah, you can smelt that. Go away. Stupid chat. Thank you. So yeah, that random square turned into instant health potions, which is like super awesome if you don't have melons. And the poison essence turned into weakness potions. So yeah, that's just disturbing. So you can smelt a random square to get a bookshelf, because that's always so hard to get a bookshelf. And if I go over here, I just want to show you that this glow. Yeah, this glow ore does actually glow. See, it's all light up here now. And if I had my pickaxe, I could mine that and show you that it's not outside light. See, that glow ore actually did glow. Seriously, what do you mine this with? It's probably like an axe or something.
Sponge says you don't mind sponge in anything. It might be the same way.
No, this stuff. This random block. So next thing we can move on to... Oh my gosh, second time in an episode. The whole time I was preparing,
Whoops.
it didn't rain at all. Oh, that's the time, idiot. It didn't rain that whole entire time that I was preparing, and now it just decides to rain. So... So we have steel tools. I've added steel tools. You can't see them here because they're on the 7th page. Zombie, get up! So, steel tools, it does 9 attack damage itself, so the same as the random. Stand up! Or not. But, so yeah, you have your steel tools, you have random. I didn't actually make any of the others. Yes, die! Die! That's better. So yeah, this 3 hits. Oh, he's still down there? Where? Okay, next thing we can move on to. Now this is completely random. I just felt like lightsabers. Now, I think there might be a yellow lightsaber, but I'm not sure about that, so I just didn't add it. So if I take my lightsaber, it's 2 hit kills because it's 14 attack damage.
You can mine stuff. You can mine some stuff with it.
Yeah, you can actually mine grass and stuff. Now, this is super flat, so you can't go very far. You can also mine stone, but you don't get it back. If you... I want to show you something about enchanting. You can't. You're just not allowed to. Now, here, I'll show you on a non-degraded sword. You just can't enchant. Give me that. So, the next thing I'm going to show you... This is enchanted. Now, the only way to get these enchanted is with an enchanted book, which I actually kind of like. It wasn't intended, but I kind of like that because it's almost like it makes this so OP, but you really have to work a little bit harder for it. Now, if it wasn't a zombie, then it would have killed instantly, because that's 10 hearts of damage. So if I get, like, a creeper, this is probably a really bad idea. 20 attack damage. That's sharpness 5. But yeah, so that's really OP. I guess, what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna test out food. Now this is all the food. Well, besides the random meat. I didn't actually have that in there, unfortunately, for whatever reason. Now some of these are desserts, some of these are just random food. So,
like the random food.
So if I get like hungry, let's try that again. So the random food is really OP.
Don't worry about him. He's got absorption and generation.
Yeah, so it's basically a golden apple without the fire resistance, and it kind of boosts up some other things by quite a bit. So that's like insane.
Not to mention it makes you really saturated.
So yeah, let's just go on to here. So how you make that is with 8 diamonds and 13 music discs. Nobody likes the 13 music discs, so I just decided to use it. And since it's so OP, I decided to use diamonds. Next thing I want to show you. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. hungry.
That's
Oh my gosh, see, it's so saturating that doesn't, like, work at all. I think you can eat straight popcorn. Yeah, straight popcorn does a half. The random crop, which is actually some of those crops up there, that crop right there is a random crop. That's popcorn. So the random crop does 4. It gives you regeneration 3 and resistance 3. Let's see, let's dump some of this stuff. So, you've already seen the random meat, so I'll just put it away. Chocolate. Oh, you can't actually eat chocolate. It's just there.
Have they seen? How do you eat?
So, if I get hungry again, you can eat an apple cookie. And it goes 2.5. It doesn't do anything, actually. Sweet stuff, like chocolate stuff, will give you an ice cream. It'll give you a speed for stuffs. So if I eat this apple pie, I don't think it'll give me speed. No, because it's technically not sweet.
Even though it is sweet, yes.
So chocolate pie, I think it will. It is sweet. Yeah, see, it gave me speed 3.
Apple is better, but chocolate gives you speed.
Yeah, I'm sprinting.
You're not. You're going too slow.
I'm sprinting.
If you say so.
I'm not sprinting. I'm sprinting. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. So if I get back over, now I feel like really slow.
That's because you walk.
So if I eat popped popcorn, so you have a popcorn bucket and a popped popcorn bucket. You basically make this from this. Like, you can eat this, but it's not very great. So if you eat popped popcorn bucket, it's better by a bit. Again, it doesn't really give you any effects. But so you can eat popped popcorn, just like straight pop popcorn. And that's not very much popcorn, so it doesn't do much. I already ate the normal popcorn. Now this stuff is flesh stuff. You can feed it to dogs, and it's pretty nasty. I just lost all my hunger. But oh my gosh. Close your eyes if you don't like nausea. Oh my gosh. So you can basically make flesh. It's not over yet, but there it goes. So, basically you make. I gotta eat. I'm just gonna eat this chocolate ice cream, which again it gives you speed. But basically you make the flesh stuff by smelting flesh, like rotten flesh, and it just makes flesh. It's still really nasty. There's a baby over there. Okay, speed, go away. You can also have vanilla ice cream, chocolate and vanilla. You can also get your flesh cookie. Again, gives you nausea and hunger. That speed was there. You can also eat flesh pie, and it all makes you really sick. So, what have I missed? The tools. Dirt. Also missed the sizzled item. Haven't eaten this yet. Sizzled item does 5.
Might want to eat another one.
So I just want to get full. So it does 5 hearts, which is awesome. Or not hearts, but hunger points. This baby thing has to die. I'm somehow attacking it through a block. Don't ask how that works. How do you mine this thing? Is it a shovel?
No, it's just a sponge. It's not anything. It died.
I somehow killed it through a block. That's crazy. Whatever. So if I get like some stone, you know what? I have an AI. Get some stone. Just place a bunch of stone. Now I also wanted to test out the lightsabers on stone too. This video might be actually getting a little long, so I gotta finish up. No, Clement. So, I want to get out my lightsabers because you can cut through stone with lightsabers, but they don't give you anything. The random pickaxe is fairly fast, and so is the steel one, I think. I think it might be a little bit slower. Steel is basically iron. Okay, I have to set the time. Steel is basically iron
You might just want to set
with
the
a
time.
little bit more attack damage.
You might just want to set the game rule.
Nah, I'm fine. And then of course you got all your tools and stuff.
Shovel, axe, hoe.
I want to show enchantability. So, random.
Alex, you have no levels.
Oh. XP some numbers. Oh my gosh! That's just a little XP. So random, super enchantable. Now I might have decreased the enchantability a little bit last time. I don't really remember, but basically it gets you the best enchants you can get. If you do 30 levels. So that was efficient with 5 and breaking. You can't enchant a hoe. Your fortune 3, efficiency 4. That's actually not the best, but steel I think is the same as iron, so it's not gonna get you the best stuff. That's a hoe. Efficiency 4, silk touch. Holy crap, that was actually pretty great. Breaking 3, but it's not like that's the best in the whole wide world. Oh my gosh, 3rd time this episode. Clear weather. Yeah. It's like if you use a command, it doesn't like you. So let's do these. My 4. See, it's not the great, but random gets you unbreaking 3. Oh wow, that's crappy.
That's not very great either.
That was actually a bad enchant for a random anyway. Let's try that again. That's not the right slot. Fire aspect. Oh my good golly gee, I think I did turn it down because I'm not. These are terrible enchants.
Okay, Smite 5 isn't that bad.
It's not bad, but I could have had knockback 2, sharpness 5, fire aspect 2, all that, looting 3. I haven't even gotten looting yet, so yeah, those are actually fairly crappy enchants. Just have the worst luck in the world. Maybe I did turn it down. I think I did. Oh, look, there we go. That's like one of the best ones.
That is the best one. Unless if you
The
want to kill
best.
spiders or undead faster.
Yeah, that's not all that great. Yeah, that's the best if you want spiders. So yeah, I only got 2 swords out of 6. Yeah, 6. So random swords I think were decreased enchantability, but yeah. So oh yeah, I want to show you the crops. Yeah, creative. I don't know, I had a command block for that. Oh well. So yeah, you got all your different growth stages. I don't think I really did that on purpose. I think I just forgot to color the leaves, but it looks fine. So, so let's just harvest some of these. Game mood, maybe. So you can harvest the full-grown ones. It gives you the random crop, some seeds, and I actually based this off potato. So if I'm lucky, I'll get a random
he's
item.
also basing it off the carrot because that's what the crop is.
Well, that's the texture, but it's based off the potato. All the code is from a potato. So you can get popcorn seeds.
It should have just been corn.
Well, popcorn and corn is actually different.
Yeah.
I also want these to be 2 blocks high, but I couldn't figure it out. Come on, I want a random item.
Yeah, there's like the poisonous potato, there's a rare chance that it will drop a random item.
Let's see if we can bone meal some of this. Yeah, like potatoes, it's a rare chance getting poisonous potato, and that's great. So when I coded this, instead of getting the poisonous potato, you would get a random item as a rare chance. Let's see if we can get one.
Yes.
Oh, I got one. See, I proved it. It's true. Now that doesn't work for the
popcorn.
Popcorn. Or does
That's
it?
because it's not random. So.
It might.
Oh really?
Maybe. I don't know what it'd give you, but but I think that's it. all there is to show you. These are just the crops. It doesn't know what those look like in your inventory.
Did you do the Cornet Cache
Like-
stuff?
Holy crap! I didn't even know that was a thing. Dude, you can just plate those on anything. Well, I
Oh.
figured out how to make... Oh, only corn. You can only do that with corn. That's kind of a bug.
Oh,
Just a bit.
Alex.
So I could, like, grow those on top of each other. Oh, sweet. I can just grow them in midair, you know. That's how you make double tall popcorn, guys.
Or infinite tall. Infinite tall.
Yeah, I could just make this go up and up and up. That actually looks pretty cool. So if you want to make a corn maze or something, oh, that'd be awesome.
Wow.
You can just bust right through. But yeah, you can't place these on grass because I told it not to. But you can place it on top of each other.
That's cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I want to test something. What had silk touch on it? Something had silk touch.
Your
There. So if I silk touch that, nah. What about shears? Because now I need to test this bug.
Oh, I saw one page. There we go.
Thank you. So if I shear those,
Nope.
nah, you can't obtain it. It's just creative. That's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
That's definitely a bug. Did not mean to do that at all.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
So yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot before I destroyed everything. Oh well.
Destroyed everything.
Well, yeah, I wanted to take a screenshot for the thumbnail of this video. Oh well. So I think that's it. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. See you. Last thing, I forgot to mention, I actually have a creative tab. And named it and everything. So yeah. Just wanted to mention that I do have a creative tab. Yep, that's all.